Hi there, Amit here for Advices Media, and here is the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2 Android smartphone, which is being compared with the Samsung Galaxy Grand Android smartphone. The Grand smartphone was launched a few months back, while the Grand 2 has just been launched and it's not yet officially launched in our city, that's Hyderabad. And we have it right here on Advices Media, and we're going to do a quick comparison of both of these smartphones and give you a quick overview of both of these. First off, talking about both of these smartphones, they come with a similar form factor, but the Samsung Galaxy Grand, that's the first version which was launched earlier, comes with a 5 inches display, while the latest version comes with a slightly bigger display at 5.25 inches. Overall, you may not feel the difference, but when you place both of these smartphones side to side, you can see that the display is actually bigger in these areas. So that's about the display part. And again, when you talk about the resolution of both of these smartphones, there's a major difference in both of these devices in terms of the resolutions. You can clearly see that the Samsung Galaxy Grand, that's on the left, actually comes with a 5 inches display with a 187 ppi, while this one comes with a 5.25 inches, that's a bigger display, but still with a higher ppi, that's at 280 ppi. The reason is that the latest smartphone, that's the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2, comes with 720p by 1280 resolution, while the earlier version came with just 480 by 800 resolution, which means that the ppi was actually lower, and you can clearly feel that when you start using the smartphone by accessing some media files on your smartphones. Apart from that, overall you may not find major differences in both of these smartphones, but when you look into the media files or look into some photos, then you can clearly see that the device actually has a lot of difference in terms of the display part. There are no common wallpapers here, but again, when you check out the picture quality on both of these smartphones, you can clearly see that the Grand 2 actually has a better display. Talking about the processor, the Samsung Galaxy Grand came with a dual-core processor, that's dual-core 1.2 GHz core processor, which was based on Cortex A9, while the latest smartphone, that's the Galaxy Grand 2, comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor, which is a quad-core 1.2 GHz based. Another major difference on both of these smartphones is that the Samsung Galaxy Grand came with Android 4.1.2 out of the box, while this Android 4.2.2 right now installed, while this device actually comes with Android 4.3 out of the box, which clearly means that this is actually pretty latest, and we really hope that KitKat would actually be available for the Galaxy Grand 2. Apart from that, when you talk about the battery on both of these smartphones, this one came with 2100 mAh, while the Grand 2 comes with 2600 mAh of battery capacity, which is actually pretty high when compared. So that's about the software and the specifications of both of these smartphones. While if you actually ask me which smartphone I would be recommending you if you get the Samsung Galaxy Grand at a very low price, I would still recommend you the Galaxy Grand 2 because of the thickness, a better battery. As you can see, when you talk about the thickness, the device is actually pretty slim, difference of 0.7 mm, while when you look at the back, the Grand 2 actually looks pretty premium. I don't really mean that it's actually premium, but when you compare it, then you would actually feel that it's premium because of the fox leather on the Grand 2. Let me just show you a detailed difference on both of these smartphones. So this panel actually looks premium. It's not that good when compared to the Galaxy Note 3, but still you get a decent kind of back panel, and it also looks a bit premium smartphone when compared. Again, I am not a fan of the Samsung smartphones in terms of the looks because they don't really stand out when compared like the HTC One and a few other smartphones. But overall, the Grand 2 actually is packed with some interesting features, while the camera is again the same, that's 8 megapixel on both of these smartphones, and the front camera is again the same, 1.9 and 2 megapixel in the front. Not a major change in again the camera factor, but again the display is something very important. And when you talk about the internal storage, again both of these smartphones come with the same 8 GB internal storage. So out of both of these smartphones, you can clearly see that out of the 8 GB available storage, 3.96 or around 4 GB was actually already assigned for the system memory, while in case of the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2, that's not the matter because it's actually out of 8 GB, around 2.83 was actually allotted, and you get more than 4.79 GB available, while in this case it was not 4.79 but it was quite lower than that, that's 3.67 GB. So talking about internal storage also, there is major change in terms of internal storage allocation, and you may find a good amount of storage. But again, it's just 8 GB, and I was expecting the company to actually launch a 16 GB variant as a basic default version. That's the lowest version. So overall, if you are confused between the Samsung Galaxy Grand and the Grand 2, I would say that they really don't matter unless and until you're a person who actually looks into the display as a major point and the battery. Then the Grand 2 is actually better. Apart from that, the internal storage wise, it's the same. The camera wise, again, it's the same, and a few other factors, it's also obviously the same. There's not a major change in terms of the OS also. It's just 4.1.2 or 4.2.2 versus the 4.3 on both of these smartphones. There's not a major change on both of these smartphones again. While you can also let me know what's your favorite feature you had found on the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2, or why would you actually recommend, or why would you actually buy the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2 in the comment section. So let me know, and we would be sharing the thoughts, and we would be updating you with more videos from for the Samsung Galaxy Grand 2 in the coming week, and let us know what else you would like to know about this Android smartphone. Till then, I hope to see you in my next video, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Advices Media for more. Thank you.